Hello, grade 7s. How are you today? Grade 7s, are you good? Grade 7s, are you good? Welcome. Hello, grade 7s, how are you today? Is there anyone in class? Hello, Angelina. Mien, hello, how are you? Where are the others? Just respond. I want to see if you're here. Okay, so welcome to the social sciences lesson for today. Yesterday, we started our geography lesson. So we're just continuing today with geography. I welcome you all. Okay, so just a quick recap on the lesson for yesterday. We looked at the structure of the earth. We also looked at the core, the mantle, the crust, and we also looked at how the crust moves, and also the movement of tectonic plates. That is what we did yesterday. And then we want to revise the homework that I gave you. Want to revise the work that I gave you yesterday. And please, may you stop private chats? Please focus on the lesson. Can we have order in class? Okay, I want you to focus on the lesson, please. Yes. The private chats, you can do them later. Remember, we are far behind with our work due to the lockdown. So there's no time to waste. The year is coming to an end soon. Okay, so we want to revise the homework. Did you do your homework that I gave you yesterday? Question 1, name the 7 tectonic plates. So we have African plate, Antarctica plate, Eurasian plate, so just correct your work, North American plate, South American plate, Pacific plate, and then Indo-Australian plate. That was question 1. So we're just supposed to name the 7 tectonic plates. Then we go to question 2. Explain the difference between the oceanic lithosphere and the continental lithosphere. So oceanic lithosphere, it is denser and made from rock, rich in iron and magnesium. It is also thinner. And then the continental lithosphere, It is lighter and made from granite. It is thicker. So that is the main differences between oceanic lithosphere and the continental lithosphere. Remember, the lithosphere is beneath what? The plates or the crusts. So just correct your work there. Question 3. Name and describe the 3 types of tectonic plate movements. Name and describe the 3 types of tectonic plate movements. So type number 1, convergent. This is where the plates move towards each other. Divergent. Plates move away from each other. Transform. Plates slide past on each other. So those are the 3 descriptions of the 3 plate movements. Question 4, describe what you think the Earth's surface might look like 1,000 years from now. Describe what you think the Earth's surface might look like 1,000 years from now. Which answers did you come up with from your research? Can I see the answers? Type your answers for question 4. Which answers did you come up with? What do you think the Earth's surface will look like in 1,000 years from now due to this plate movement, tectonic plate movements? What will happen to the Earth's surface? Which answers did you come up with? I love people who participate in class, grade 7s, so that I can see that you're understanding. Okay, hopefully the ocean will be wider, countries far apart. Okay, that's very good. More answers? Which answers did you come up with? Remember, I said when you come to the lesson, you should have your homework with you. So you just type the answers for me. I only have one answer from one person. Others, did you do your homework? And you have to do your homework because the questions that I give you in homework, they are not for fun. You are not doing it for fun. I take usually from past exam papers. So the questions that I give you, it's a practice for you on your side. So if you don't do your homework, that's very bad. because you'll be practicing for what, or preparing for the exam. So you have to do your homework. Okay, only one person answered. Let's move on. Okay, I gave you key terms to research. To do research. Angelina, what about the Pacific Ocean? What did you write, Angelina? Molly, more buildings and be very dry. Oh, more buildings. What do you mean by that? I wanted something related to the plate, the tectonic plates movement. Angelina, what did you write about the Pacific Ocean? What about it? Hopefully more volcano eruptions, more earthquakes. Okay. That's very good. Hopefully you did your homework. Okay, let's go through the terms that I gave you to research. Volcano. What is a volcano? A naturally occurring vent in the Earth's surface through which magma has lava or rock fragments erupt. So it's a volcano. And what is a crater? So just correct your answers if they are not related to this. A crater is a circular depression formed by a volcanic eruption. So all of these terms, you are going to understand them now because today we're going to focus on volcanoes. So you'll get a picture of what we're talking about. Lava, this is molten magma that comes out of volcanoes. We call it lava. And what is magma? Hot fluid material below the Earth's crust from which lava is formed. Let's move on. And what is eruption? This is an explosion that is forced out. That's why we talk about volcanic eruption or volcano eruption. And what is a vent? This is a pipe inside a volcano through which magma moves upwards and erupts out of the volcano. We call it a vent. So this vent is in the context of volcanoes. It is another meaning in different contexts. So I wanted the one for volcano. And then hotspots. The volcano, that's why I put in brackets volcano, because there's Wi-Fi hotspots. Volcano hotspots. This is an area that is associated with intense volcanic activity. So an area that experiences too many volcanoes is called a hotspot. So those are the terms you were supposed to research yesterday. So today's topic, we're going to focus on volcanoes. From Angelina, okay, you're still answering that question. The Pacific Ocean will get smaller. It will move northwest. That's good, Angelina. Okay, so I was saying today we are focusing on volcanoes. We're going to look at the location around the world where to find most of the volcanoes. And why do volcanoes occur? That is what we're going to look at today. Okay, So what is this volcano? Why does it happen? Where do we find it? Why? A volcano is a sign that the Earth's crust is weak. Volcanic eruptions are one of the world's most powerful and destructive forces. In the Earth's mantle, it is so hot that some rocks melt and become a thick, flowing substance called magma. Eventually, the magma pushes through the vents in the Earth's surface. Magma that has erupted is called lava. Lava can come to the surface as a gentle lava flow or a violent explosion. In violent explosions, the magma blasts into the air and breaks apart into pieces that range from tiny particles of ash to house-size blocks. So that was the introduction for volcanoes. Now we're going to detail. Let's learn more. Here you can see two pictures of volcanoes. So those two pictures, they are showing the volcanoes. What is this red yellow thing that's coming out? What is it called? That is coming out of a volcano. This part. What is it called? Lava. Mien, that's good. Magma from Junior. So is it lava or magma? Which is the correct answer? I have two answers. Others, what do you say? Hopefully lava, okay. Others? So it's lava. When it comes outside, it's now lava. When it's still inside, it's what? Magma. Okay, let's move on. Let's look at the location of volcanoes around the world. So this map is showing where most volcanoes occur around the world. Can you see, is it clear, the picture? Okay, so these are brown triangles. They are showing where we find the most volcanoes. You can see here in this part of North America, stretching down here to South America, this part of South America. So this angle, that is where most volcanoes occur. And we move on to this area here. And also here. And also on this part here of Africa and Europe. Also here. And then also here in the Pacific Ocean, stretching to there. And also here, this side, that is where the most volcanoes occur. These black lines, these ones, these are plate boundaries. Plate boundaries. Remember the African plate, the North American plate. So these are the boundaries, the black line. So you can see where the most volcanoes occur. So some areas around the world, they don't suffer from any volcanic attacks, like here and there, and also in this part of Africa, there are no volcanoes. Okay, another picture showing what we call ring of fire. Ring of fire. Yes, hopefully that's good. Ring of fire, yes. So this is an area where a large number of earthquakes and volcanoes occur in the Pacific Ocean. So this ring of fire, it is found where? In the Pacific. That is where most earthquakes and volcanoes occur. As you can see here, this is called the ring of fire. You can see most volcanoes here, these triangles, the red triangles here. This is where most earthquakes and volcanoes occur. So it is called ring of fire. So it is located in Pacific Ocean, don't forget. So you can see, for example, Hawaii, the island of Hawaii, it has got, you can see also volcanoes there, 3 triangles. That is too many for Hawaii. So that is the ring of fire. Okay, now we look at why volcanoes occur. What happens underneath the earth for volcanoes to occur? I want you to listen properly. When mantle melts, let me just show you. This is the mantle here. On the left picture, where I'm pointing, so we have mantle. So when mantle melts, magma, you can see this magma, the red part is magma. It pushes upward through cracks in the crust. You can see it's pushing upward. This magma is collected in the magma chambers. These are chambers. So this magma is collected here or collected here. And then when there's too much pressure, it rises in the magma chambers. The magma is forced up through the vent. This is the vent, the passage. It is forced up through the vent and then eruption occurs. We have the eruption now, you can see here. So we have 3 basic types of volcanoes. There are others several types, but we were going to look at the 3 basic types. We have the composite, the cinder cone, and the shield. You can see on the picture on the right. So the cinder cone is this one. That small yellow there. It's called a cinder cone. A composite is that pink one. It's this one. And a shield volcano is this green one. That has got this shape. So those are the 3 basic types of volcanoes. Composite, cinder, cone, and shield. So what happens when the volcano erupts? The lava comes out. Here you can see the ash, the smoke comes out there. So magma is inside there being collected. Remember the difference between magma and lava. Lava is the magma that is out now, this fluid. So that is how volcanoes occur. Just to repeat, the 3 types of volcanoes: cinder cone, composite, and shield volcano. Okay, now we're done with volcanoes. I want you to research on these terms. We're going to look at them tomorrow. So you do your own research, find out their meanings. It helps you. Don't just say, ha, no, I don't care. Mem won't find out. It's for your own benefit. Are we together, grade 7s? As a student, research is your other name. You research throughout your life as a student. Now we are going to research these terms for me. Number 1, earthquake. Yes, Angelina. Number 1, earthquake. Number 2, hypocenter. Just find out what is hypocenter. Number 3, epicenter. Number 4, magnitude. Number 5, seismic activity. Number 6, Richter scale. Richter scale. Number 7, disaster management plan. What is a disaster management plan? So those 7 terms you research. Okay, and then for homework, let me just share your homework. Okay, there you go, your homework. Those 4 questions. Question number 1, identify where volcanoes are found. Identify where volcanoes are found. Oh, Hopil, okay, I'll go back. Just let me know when you're done. Let me go back. You mean here? Okay. Can I go back now to the homework? Okay. That is your homework. I was saying question number 1, identify where volcanoes are found. Number 2, explain why volcanoes are found in those areas. Number 3, what is the ring of fire? Explain why so many volcanoes are found there. Number 4, what do we call magma that has erupted? So only those 4 questions, you do them for homework. Tomorrow, when I ask those questions, I want to see the answers, please. So we're going to revise together tomorrow. Just let me know when you're done. Type for me, done, done, done. Okay, thank you, Mia. Thank you, Angelina. Okay, thank you. I don't see your name. Molly, thank you. Others, where are you? Okay, that's good. Hopefully you're done. Next. Mien. Okay, we are finishing now. We are finishing now. Okay. So my contact details. It was nice having you, grade 7s. I'll see you again tomorrow, same time. Take care. Do your homework.